The room was heavy with expectation during the will reading, but the mood shifted the moment my parents' lawyer began to speak. My parents laughed softly, almost nostalgically, as they announced that my sister would receive $6.9 million. I sat still, hands folded, assuming my name would follow with something equally meaningful. Instead, the lawyer paused, glanced at me, and said I was to receive only $1. A ripple of awkward laughter filled the room when my parents explained their decision. They said the dollar was proof they hadn't forgotten me, but also proof that I didn't need their money. According to them, I had always been too independent, too stubborn to accept help, and this was their final lesson to me. My sister avoided my eyes, clutching her inheritance like a shield. At first, humiliation burned hotter than anger. Every memory of being compared to my sister resurfaced, her achievements praised loudly, mine acknowledged quietly, if at all. I left the room with the single dollar in my pocket, feeling as though I had been officially erased from the family story. For weeks, that dollar felt heavier than any fortune. What none of them knew was that years earlier, my grandfather had quietly taught me about investments, discipline, and patience. He believed character mattered more than inheritance. And before his death, he helped me start a small business in my name alone. I never mentioned it to my parents because I wanted to succeed on my own terms, not under their expectations. Months after the will reading, my sister called me in tears. Mismanaged investments, bad advice, and reckless spending had reduced her millions to a fraction of what she once had. She asked how I always seemed so calm, so unaffected by what had happened. I told her about the lessons I learned, not the money I had made. That single dollar still sits framed on my desk. It reminds me that wealth isn't always given in numbers, and respect isn't always inherited. Sometimes the smallest gift reveals the biggest truth. I was never meant to live off their legacy. I was meant to build my own.